Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Murray taking right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Putting a receiver in motion. Right side, quick pass, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Come on.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Go on, Hurt.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They are going to go. Here's Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Murray. Escapes the pocket. Tries to round that one up, and it's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So what happened there, partner? Looked like you'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Leaning in just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Box. Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. He finds space. Middle of the field. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here. Tight end going in motion here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They snap it to Murray. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anyway inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs your reward fivefold.
Here's him holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 38-yard line.
On the gun is Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
A 41-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Cardinals nothing.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Jalen Wright. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Niners 17, Cardinals nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Away from the pistol, it's right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They run again with Wright. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here's Murray, 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. He's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
To the line. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Flushed out now to his left. He goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And 6 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Offense in the hurry up here.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers blowing them out in this opening quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game.
Cardinals nothing. Jake Mooney to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Mooney. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Brought in right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
6 brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Craig, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Running back, motioning right. Murray to throw here on third. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
This our last play of the quarter. On 4th down, here's Murray. Get him yet again! Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a laugher so far, 24-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Looking quickly here.
19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
So we need to give to McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Making some progress here. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bright running out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Kyler throwing here. Has it in close. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Quick throw is caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. What a tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Gain of 5 yards. It's now fourth down and 1.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Arizona.
Big Ace open, Big Ace. Empty.
First and 10, Murray. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. That's incomplete on second down.
Intended for number 8.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Murray on third down. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. Are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle Momentum to that side.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Get this over the middle to Pearsall. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense in the hurry up here.
and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And goes to the hurry up here.
23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and...
Purdy looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers ballooning the first half lead even further. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Coaches are going to be furious now. At some point when you're dropping back and back and back, the instinct to throw it away has got to kick in. Hey, listen, sacks happen, but plays like that shouldn't.
And they pick him up again. Picked up by Fred Warner. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got first and 10. Murray to throw. He's going deep. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Cardinals need some big yards in a hurry. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Again, it's Murray to throw. As we kind of expected, it does not work out. So no surprise to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that. Again, what an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Gets this one to Harrison. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps it moving. Marvin Harrison Jr. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese match. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands heat. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy on first down. He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
Another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying an inside give now for McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Emerson on the tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 4-yard line.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end the lopsided first half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead.
Cardinals 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This return starts at the 5. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, one. Big Ace. Omaha.
From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw, Murray. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Right again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Arizona goes ahead and calls his second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals narrow the lead entering halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, in these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL and college.
Yep.
Yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
He's on target, Watkins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 9-yard.
Going to the ground again on first. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle.
52.
And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Man in motion here. Here's Murray, first and 10. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Murray here on first down. He's got it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
And that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Murray setting up to throw. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Working quickly here. Running behind center with White. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offensive line fast.
It's 4th down.
Omaha. Green.
They've got a man in motion. 4th down. Here's Murray. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Get set.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And the 49ers.
First down throw by Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cardinals 28. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Escapes the pocket. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down, Arizona.
Kyler throwing here. Complete out to the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Another throw coming for Murray. It's McBride down the field, and he's got it. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass came, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Run with right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a give for Wright. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lower the deficit they face. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
1st down, Purdy to throw. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard loss on the play.
On 3rd down, Purdy. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
It's everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I know you got a mixture look works defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
66, Cardinals 35. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
He's running with it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At their 49-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roll him over and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Murray on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they pick him off again. That's Diamador Lenore. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's in the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
You gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
PAT up and good for Moody. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
73, Cardinals 35. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And they pick him up again! And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. Sets up a first
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set.
Handoff, headed left to McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Here's a give inside to right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Omaha.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Gets it in close. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Deuce. Hey. Hey.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Pretty throwing here on first. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the 49er first down.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The 49ers throw 6 more on the blowout. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
87. Cardinals 35. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Going from the gun here. Rolling left, buying some time. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. And he sent a man in motion. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First down, Arizona.
They put Scott in motion left. Run on first down. Here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Murray. This one's caught. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A gain of 4. And this is third down.
Throwing again. Murray. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 31-yard play, and that's a Cardinals first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. working fast as that clock ticks down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Running it right. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
What?
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going to pass it here. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. It's like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
On third down, Purdy completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Throw deep to the left side. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The 49ers running them out of the building. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They picked up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.